Alright guys, welcome back to another Football Manager 2019 video. Now, I've already did the top 5 Scottish Wonder Kids on the channel. Now we're just going to do a video, the top 5 best Scottish players in the game. Now this is not my opinion, this is based on the ratings and just value of player. Now I have done a bit of research into this, so obviously players that are older won't be worth as much, but I have tried my best to compensate for that, base it on the value of the player but also the ratings, and I think I have came up with probably in order the top 5 best players. But anyway, I'm going to list them and then you can let me know down below in the comments whether you agree with this list. But again, this is not my opinion, this is just who the game has seemed to have ranked the best Scottish players. Anyway, coming in number 5. And it's Kieran Tierney, the 21-year-old Celtic left-back, currently valued at 13.25 million. He's already earned 9 caps for Scotland at such a young age. He was number 1 on the Wonder Kids list, but in the top 5 players, he can only make number 5. He's currently got 3.5 star ability, but 5-star potential. So who knows? If I did a FID in 5 years, he could well be the best player in the game. But at the moment, he's only 5th. But like I said, he's got great stats, 5-star potential, currently valued at 13.25 million, but he's going to be worth a lot more than that in the future. You're probably looking at a £50 million player here within a couple of years. Anyway, moving on, number 4. We have the experienced Robert Snodgrass. He's now 30 years old. He's 25 caps for Scotland, 7 goals, playing for West Ham, valued at 10 million and on 40 grand a week, which is pretty a lot. I mean, there's not many Scottish players on that kind of money. I believe he might be the second highest paid Scottish player in the game. Anyway, he's got 3-star ability, 3-star potential, but his stats are really good. And you look at them all, man, they're all generally like 10 or above. Technique, passing, his long shots, first touch, finishing, dribbling, crossing, corners. He's adaptable really to anywhere on the wings. He can play on the left, play on the right, he can play a cam role. He can even play up front as like a centre forward, shadow striker. And he's just got he's not got any great particular one stat, but he's like all round, he's a great player, and that's why Robert Snodgrass is number 4 on the list. He's also got a bunch of player traits like plays his shot, curls ball, plays 1-2s, and cuts inside from both wings. Number 3 is Tom Cairney. How this guy only has 2 caps at 27 years old, I honestly don't know. Like Snodgrass, he's also on 40 grand a week, valued at 14.75 million, playing in the Barclays Premiership for Fulham. 3.5 star ability, 3.5 star potential, and you can see all his stats, man, are really, they're up there. You can play in the middle of the field as a centre mid or as an advanced playmaker or behind the striker, just like Snodgrass. Again, all his stats are decent. Got dribbling 15, crossing 16, first touch 15, good at free kicks 15 there, long shots 15, passing 15, technique 15. It's just an all-round good player with a lot of great technique, and that's why he's number 3 on the list. He is in his prime years, and yeah, man, he definitely should be getting more caps for Scotland. How he has only got 2 is honestly beyond me. Anyway, speaking of 2, let's move on to that number. It's Newcastle's Matt Ritchie, valued at 20 million, 45 grand a week. He's got 16 caps for Scotland, 3 goals, plays on the wing, but can even, he's on the right, but he can go on the left if needed. Inverted winger, wide playmaker, wide midfield player, winger, defensive winger. He can play all of these formations. And again, his stats for a winger, all solid. I mean, he's got a lot of good technical stats. His mental stats are insane. I mean, the lowest one's 10, but if you look at the rest of them, they're all really high. Work rate's 19, and the rest of them are all around like 14, 13, 15. And he's got decent physicals as well. Only jump and reach is rather poor, down at 6. A lot of player traits, shooting from distance, shoots with power, argues with officials. Perhaps you don't want that one, but it's there anyway, and cuts inside for both wings. So Matt Ritchie, solid player and one of the best Scotland have. That's why he's number 2 on the list. And last but not least, this is probably no surprise, but it's Liverpool's Andy Robertson, valued at 26 million, highest paid Scottish player at 50 grand a week. He's earned 22 caps for Scotland, 2 goals, 4 caps for the under 21s. He's got 4-star ability, but 4-star ability, but 4.5-star potential. And it's interesting because Kieran Tierney has got 5-star potential, but he's currently only valued at 3.5 stars. So it is interesting that although Andy Robertson is the better player at the moment, it looks like Kieran Tierney in Football Manager has potential to be better than Andrew Robertson. So that is very interesting. Trying to rush through this video, guys, because I do have work soon, but I shouldn't be doing that because I'm botching here, but forgive me. Anyway, looking at Andy Robertson's stats, man, again, all solid. It's hard to actually pick out a bad stat. His finishing is only 7, but for a left back, you wouldn't expect him to have fantastic finishing. Corners, crossing, dribbling's all good. First touch is good. Marking and passing's good. So tackling 15. Defensively, he's all there. Going forward, he's got good acceleration, good pace, good agility. That's what you need. Anticipation, concentration, decisions, all good. Off the ball, good. Positioning, good. Teamwork, good. Work rate, good. Fishing, good. Everything good. Andy Robertson doesn't get much better than that. Player traits: gets forward when possible, shoots with power, and runs with the ball often. So there you go. Andy Robertson, the best Scottish player in the game. And yeah, I think he will be at least for a few years. And if you're planning on doing a Scotland save, he is probably going to be your key player, no doubt about it. I don't think he's captain material though, I will be honest. But at least he's guaranteed to play most games, so it kind of makes sense to put him as a captain. But personally, I would pick someone else as the captain. Not sure who. Maybe Robert Snodgrass if he is in your first team plans. But I think there's no doubt Andy Robertson is currently the best player in the game. But like I did say, Kieran Tierney has got potential to be half a star better. So it's interesting, guys. Who do you prefer, Andy Robertson or Kieran Tierney? And what do you make of this top 5 list? Do you agree? Would this be your top 5? If not, let me know your top 5 down below in the comments. But until next time, been Son of Scotland 90. Peace.